What's up, everybody on YouTube? How you doing today? It's your boy Michael and
Joseph, man. I'm in the building. Trying to make a video, man.
so today's video is gonna be about how we got our first apartment. I mean, he have his own apartment and I have my own apartment, the requirement and the reasons. So I make sure you're gonna enjoy this video, and this is gonna be really fun video. We're gonna try to make this video really fun and cool. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share this to everybody, to your friends that thinking about getting an apartment.
Yeah, share it to everybody, man.
Yeah, share.
We got our first apartment. We just 19. Man.
Yeah, so I'm 20 now, and he's
22. Man.
20.
So I mean, it's not impossible. You just gotta have the right setup, the right mindset, and just do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you
guys.
don't have to be a genius. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to. It's easy, man. You just gotta.
It's
be
really
determined.
easy, guys. You just gotta have the mind fucking set. You have to have the mindset, man. You have to have the mindset. So we're gonna go to the first question. We're gonna try to divide this answer to probably 3 minutes. You're gonna have 3 minutes.
So,
it's not gonna be that long, but we're gonna try to make
we
it
got
short.
5 questions. And each question we're gonna have about 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah, so
He's gonna go first, and then I'm gonna go
second.
He's gonna share his experience, I'm gonna share mine. And at the end of the day, it's just our life experiences and our,
Don't get fucking mad, bro. Like, don't comment on my YouTube talking about bullshit.
Hey.
No, man.
Alright, so stop playing. So, the first question is, when did you know, okay, it's just time to move out of my parents' house. Like, I'm getting tired of dealing with all my parents' BS, and I'm sick of this.
I'm gonna drop my phone for the answer. So guys, when did I know I have to move? The time I know how to get the hell out of my parents' house is when I was in college. And after school, classes, everything, you're tired, having a headache, you come back, first thing you see is your parents' face. As soon as you come back, you see your mom and dad face, asking you how is your day. And it's cool, that is really cool because they care about their son. But when the one I got tired of is doing that every day, treating me like a baby. Oh, what happened in school today? What did you learn? I am grown. But I'm in college, I'm 18, I'm grown. And I got tired of that, and I was like, you know what? It's time for me to move on in life. And when I brought that idea to them, it was like, no, they don't want me to move. So yeah, it was like, that was when I was like, yeah, I gotta go. I'm gonna let him go.
I feel you, man. If y'all didn't know by now, we're both African, so
Yes, especially when you have African parents. Ooh, wow.
Not to be racist or anything. It's not being racist, but African parents, they're really strict, and I'm pretty sure some of y'all probably know that. African parents really know how to be on their kids. So
yes, they do, man.
with my experience, when I finally knew I wanted to move out, it's just I would try to go out and I don't go out and run the streets and do stuff I'm not supposed to, drugs and alcohol and stuff like that. But I try to go out and maybe go and play basketball with my friends. And, you can't do that shit.
Keep talking, man.
Stop. Fucking distracting the shit out of me, bro.
I'm gonna call you, just keep talking, bro.
But anyway, yeah, man. So when I realized I wanted to move out of my parents' house, I was just it was time for me to go because it would be little things I was trying to go and play basketball with my friends, and it'd be at nighttime because we'd get off maybe around 9, 10 at night, and then we'd be like, hey man, trying to go Uber or whatever. So we'd go and play basketball, and we'd probably get done at 2 or 3 in the morning. I'm just man, mom would be calling me where are you at, son? It's 2 late at night. I don't care if you were playing basketball or not. This is wee hours of the night. Dangerous stuff happening. Watch out. And it's I understand that. I always watch my surroundings, and I was told that since I was a kid. So it's I already know all of this stuff, and it's I'm not doing anything. I'm not out selling drugs and doing drinking and stuff. So it's I was just doing innocent stuff. I went out late. I'm out with my friends. I'm just was times like that when I was like, man, I need to just have my own place so I can just live my life. I don't have to worry about people just tell me every move. I can come in whenever I want. I can do whatever I want. I can just do my own thing.
Next question.
But yeah, it's time to move on to the next question.
Time to move on to the next question.
So, what was the main reason of you moving out? What was your reason?
Like the really, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The main reason I moved out from my parents' house is I wanted to be. I mean, not because I hate the way my parents get on me and everything. You know, that was really cool because they were watching out for me. But the main reason is I wanted to know what is going on in the world. You know, when you live with your parents, it's really kind of hard to like find out how the world works. You know, it's kind of hard because when you go to work, you know, you don't really care because you don't pay no bills. But when I got my own place, you know, I started having a lot of responsibilities, and that made me a man I am on today. You know, I started learning a lot of stuff about life. I started learning like, oh, what can I do? You know, I was like, that was like part of the main reason I moved out. You know, I wanted to go out in the world, exploit myself, and see how the world is, because I'm tired of my parents telling me this is that, this is how the world works. I want to go see it for myself because I used to hear this when I was little. When you see it, it's better seeing it than hearing it because you're gonna learn better when you see it. So, you know, I'm a visual type of person. So that was the main reason I left my parents' house, because I wanted to go out and learn my own stuff, be my own man, have my own experience. So yeah.
That was you?
Yeah.
Alright. So on my side, my main reason of moving out was really I just wanted to have my own experience. You know, I wanted to be on my own and like know what it's like to take care of myself. Because you know, you never know. Like, especially if you're young, you never know. Like,
Yeah, man, you never know.
And like, you know, just like you were saying, you want to grow up, and especially us being boys and men. You know, we just want to learn what it's like to take care of yourself. Like, you know, it helps you. Like, to me, it helped me. It made me want to mature. Like, I feel like moving out was gonna make me mature and become responsible with the way I live my life, the way I spend my money, the way I just act as a normal, everyday person. So, you know, that was my main reason. So, we're gonna move on to the third question, which is, what does it take to move out of your parents' house? Like, what do you think you need? All
Man.
the stuff you think
Man.
you need to move out?
Guys, for real, this question is funny and tricky because you need balls. I mean, you need balls, man. If you're not ball with it mentally ready, you can. I mean, let me tell this to everybody. We're not making this video for everybody to start want to move out. No, everybody becomes successful in life in different type of ways. And you know, for me, what got me ready is my mentality is different. You know, I'm the type of person I always wanted. I started working when I was 16. You know, that's when I stopped depending on my parents. And then I moved out when I was 19. And that type of mentality been having me like, okay, I don't want to depend anything in life for anybody. That's how I am. And you know, that was one of the main. What was the question again?
What do you think you need, like, to move out of your parents' house?
Yeah, like, you know, those type of stuff is like, I mean, you need, like, your mentality need to be ready. That was the one of the things. You need to like have a good mentality moving out.
The right mindset.
Yeah, the right mindset. You don't want to move out because you see everybody doing it.
Yeah.
You want to make sure that's what you want to do. You don't want to move out and start partying with having all fucking type of females in your apartment. No, you don't want to. That's where a lot of people mess up.
Or males.
Yes, or male. And no, just trying to fuck up and, you know, trying to mess up your apartment. No, that's not the type of mentality you need to have. You need to have the right mentality, you know. Getting ready is, you know, making sure you have the right amount of money. I mean, there's no right amount of money. Making sure that you know what you're getting into. Like, you know, make sure you know how to handle your bills. Know how to, you know, because furniture, everything, you need all that to in the new apartment, which that is crazy when you new. And you like, oh, you know, guys, I have 1 minute, I'm gonna try around this up. And you're like, oh, I'm trying to move out fast because, you know, I'm trying to, but at the same time, you need to like know what you need, have the right mentalities, have the balls, have the morals, and you know, trying to discipline yourself. That's one of the main things. Trying to be responsible and disciplined. I mean, having your own apartment, you have a lot of fucking freedom, and the wrong people can mess it up. The right people can take advantage. So guys, that's what I was trying to say. Just have the right mentality, know what you really want to do. Don't fucking party all the time. Just trying to go to school, go to work, and trying to find new ways in life. I mean, getting ready for apartment, I don't really know how to explain this because there is no way. You just gotta know, have the right mentality. So I'm gonna give it to Joy and he shared his experience.
Well, in my opinion, yeah, you know, just like what Goodwin said, you know, you gotta have the right mindset. You know, there's like certain things that you need. Like, you can't just go out and say, oh, well, my apartment, the rent's gonna be $600-700 a month, and I make $1,000 a month. If you make that, not everybody makes that much a month. And you can't just go in saying, oh, well, you know, if it's just $600-700. I can pay it every month. There's like, you have to think about everything else. You gotta think about, oh yeah, I gotta buy furniture. Oh, I gotta buy, you know, this. I gotta buy groceries. I gotta eat. I gotta feed myself. I gotta pay for my car insurance. I gotta pay for my renter's insurance for my apartment. There's a lot of bills that you wouldn't even think about when you first move out. Like, you know, you gotta pay for all of those. You gotta pay for your internet. You gotta pay for your TV. You gotta pay for all of this stuff. And you know, it's just good to have, you know, and it's hard to, when you live with your parents, it's hard to see all this stuff. Like, you know, where you buy a lot of stuff, like you buy shoes and clothes, and you go out to eat every day. You wouldn't even think about saving money. But as soon as you move out, you're gonna see you can't do all that all the time. You can't always be eating out and doing stuff like that. And also another important thing, you must, like this is a must, like if you live on your own, you have to have a car. Like,
yeah, man.
You laughing, but like you have to have it.
Yeah, man.
Your car has to be working at all times. At all times, like.
Yes.
You have, it's like, it's just, it makes you, like all of this stuff just makes you responsible because you have to keep up with all this stuff. You have to make sure your car oil is changed. You have to make sure
your car insurance, man.
You have to have car insurance. It's registered. You gotta have gas. Like all this stuff, like all this goes into having an apartment.
Yeah, and it's a lot of stuff towards it.
And it's like, if you don't have a car, how are you gonna get to your job to pay the rent for your apartment? Like how? You gonna ask your mom for a ride to work so you can pay for your apartment?
That's so dumb, man. I mean, there's no point living by yourself, man. You need to go stay with your parents because your mom is gonna beat you up. Yeah, I told your dumb ass don't fucking move. That's what your dumb ass get. That's what you're gonna be hearing going to work, and you deserve that because you're a dumb ass when they move out without a car. Don't be fucking stupid, man.
Hey, he said it in a violent, and not violent, but he said it in a little mean ass way. But
that's how African parents is, man. They gonna bite your ass on.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, they ready to slap you, man.
I mean, he ain't lying, man.
You probably waiting for a ride for 3 hours. And you coming late, you get fired.
It make you think about what you're doing.
You get your face eviction, man. So be careful.
It's not. I mean, yeah, that's another thing. Like, you gotta think about it. As soon as you attach your name to all this stuff, like a car or even like an apartment, like you gotta realize this is in your name, and that's serious. Like, for all of you who don't know, like once you have something in your name, it's in your name, and if you don't take care of it, if you don't pay it off, and you just say, oh well, I don't have the money for it, I'll just leave. It's gonna come back and bite you in the ass.
I'm gonna try to round up this question and go to the next one because we're going too deep.
Man, it's a lot.
It's gonna be 1 hour video.
That's just a sub part of that. It's gonna, we'll just move on to the next question. So it seems like we were talking a lot about the negatives, but we're gonna talk about how does it feel like to have your own place.
Man, it feels fucking great, man. It do feel great. Just imagine waking up in the morning and don't see your parents. You don't see them disturbing you. You just feel free, man. You wake up, you got your cereal, you can eat anything you wanna eat. I mean, it feel great. You can go to sleep anytime you want to go. I mean, it's a lot of fun part about living in your own apartment. It's a lot of good part about it. And you know, the good part is really, really good. And if you take advantage of that goodness, man, you're gonna fuck up. Cause I'm telling you, living by your own is a lot of freedom. I mean, sometimes I just like, yeah, I can have 5,000 females in my apartment. There's not even no room for 5,000 females. I can't do that. I mean, it's a lot of fun, man. I can wake up and have a naked female cooking for me. And it's life. I mean, I don't do that, guys. I'm just saying. I mean, the advantage of having your place is really cool because, you know, you can play your game anytime you want to play your game. It's really cool, guys. It's really fun. It's really, I mean, it's a lot of fun part to have your own place. I really don't want to go into details because I want to make this short and I'm going to give this to Joe because this, yeah.
Yeah, man, for me, it's fun having my own place, you know. I get to wake up when I want to. I don't have to, you know, like my parents, they would stress me out. Not stress me out, but they'd wake me up. Oh, you gotta clean, it's the weekend. You gotta clean, you gotta get up and clean. It needs to be the first thing you're doing. And you know, I don't have to always clean. I don't like, you know, I'm a clean person, but it's just, I don't clean every 5 seconds, you know, and it's, you know, sometimes it's annoying. So, you know, you know, it's always nice to just have my own place, to have my own TV, have my own things, like just to have my own stuff. Because once you buy it, once you pay for it with your own money, your own everything, like it's yours and nobody can necessarily take that away from you, you know. And if somebody wants to take it away from you, I'm taking your ass to court. Like, that shit is mine, like, you know, but, you know, it's always nice to just have your own place. Just, you can have anybody over you want to, you can do whatever you want. And, you know, and it was, you know, another thing that's crazy to me is, you know, you would think, okay, I got my own place, I can stay up, my ass live for however long I want to. It's like,
you gotta go to walk.
Nah, I mean, not even just about work, but it's like, it's just like, you would think, oh, I'm gonna stay up and do what I want, but once reality hits, it's like, man, I got stuff I gotta do, I have responsibilities, like, it might even be work, like, I gotta do stuff, and you might go to sleep at 9 o'clock just cause you like, I wanna have enough rest, and you start realizing the stuff your parents say is like actually true, and you know, it all starts making sense to you.
Yeah, man. I mean, when you start living with your parents, you're gonna see a lot of stuff your parents. I mean, guys, remember to keep what your parents tells you. Remember, sometimes it's good to have some of those in your mind because that helps out in life too. I mean, you know, we're gonna try to go to the next question because there's a lot of stuff.
It's good.
This question is gonna be our last question, so we're gonna make this short.
The last question is, what does it take to like maintain your place and keep it in good standing? Like making sure it's clean, or you know, making sure your rent's paid, stuff like that.
My first thing to that is, you know, I mean, making sure all you maintaining your stuff is, I mean, it's kind of like hard to stay there because when you live by yourself, I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna have your fucking clothes every fucking week. I mean, you by yourself, man, you don't give a care. You don't even, you don't care, man. You got dishes everywhere. You're just living a young life. That's what every young people do. They have their own apartment. But when it comes about paying bills, that is really something that living by yourself now, that's when you come about taking responsibilities, you know, having a paper that, okay, this is due by this time, this is due, this is this is that. You having all your shit planned out. That's when you start having savings account in case anything happens to you, because you don't want to move out from your parents' house and 2 months later you come back like what's that fucking peasant? It was something that thing, you just come back in your parents' house in the next 2 months. That looked bad. I mean, I forgot what it is in the Bible. Who was that? I forgot. I mean, that is gonna be bad. I mean, you wanna make sure you're maintaining your bills, your car, your insurance, your house apartment, your light bills, all that type of stuff. You wanna make sure your apartment is good, that you don't really have to worry about too much. You don't want your parents to be stressing about you. You wanna show them that you can do this by yourself. That is one good thing about having your own place. You want to feel comfortable that anytime you go to your parents' house, that's like, oh, they will be happy for you. They be like, my son is grown. My son is a grown man. That's what I like. They like to see that type of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, take actions in your hand, man. You know, be a fucking man. Don't always try to fight. That's not being a man. Boom, boom, is not being a man. You can beat people's asses all you want. You're still a punk. If you don't have your own place, that's how I feel, man. No matter how many asses you beat, you're still a punk. A real man handle his business. That's how it is, man. In the real world, you going to work all that. All about this is about business. How good you handle your business. How, you know, make sure your schedule, everything at work is good. You come into work all the time. Your time is important.
Yeah.
You know, time you need to go to work, all that stuff, all that good stuff, you know. Like basically to maintain your own place is time. Make sure you have time for it's time for everything when you have your own apartment. You're not living with your parents anymore, you can't be fooling around. Apartment, you are out, you are grown.
Yeah.
I mean, you can have an apartment and live and be out, never come back to your parents' house if you do it the right way. And you know, guys, that is really all I can say. I'm gonna just pass it to Joe and he can say.
Yeah, so like my cousin was saying, you know, it's like it's about time management. You know, everything you do, you have to manage your time right. So, you know, you might wake up like you probably shouldn't wake up in the middle of the day because it's like, you know, there's a reason why your parents tell you that, because like if you wake up in the middle of the day, the rest of the day is gone by the time you actually get into the meat of like what you're actually trying to do. Like, let's say one day, you know, that you're actually off and you have a chance, you still have to handle your business. So let's say, you know, one day you have to wake up at 8 and go to the bank or whatever, and you have to go pay your rent. After that, you gotta go pay your other bills. And you gotta remind yourself, well, I'm getting kind of hungry, I gotta eat. You have to make time for all of this. And you need rest for all of this, because if you don't rest, you just out running about, like it's hard to manage your life by yourself.
It's hard, it's really hard, but you know, it takes hard work, man. Guys,
I mean, it's definitely manageable, but
it is.
You just have to do it the right way. And, you know, you just always have to make sure that, you know, you keep everything on track. Like, you just make sure that you have everything in mind. You don't just say, oh, you can't tell a company, like you can't tell your phone bill company, you can't tell T-Mobile or AT&T
that you woke up late.
Yeah, you can't tell them, oh, I woke up late and I couldn't make
got
it.
fired.
Yeah, they don't
care. Life is different when you move
can't
out.
say, oh, I forgot the bill was due on the 20th. They'll just say, oh, okay, well, we see that you're irresponsible, so we're just gonna tack another late fee on you.
It's a step in life, man. You know,
man.
Eviction, credit fucking up, that's why it's hard.
Nobody understands that. And, you know, you just gotta keep everything in mind, keep everything on track. And, you know, we're not making this video to, like, discourage people, but it's just like,
it's possible, guys. Yeah. We're doing it. We fucking 20, man.
Yeah, we're 20 years old.
We moved out when we was 19.
Some people 30 years old, like, still staying with their parents. Not
trying to be funny, bro. I mean,
yeah, but
people, I told you, as we can say, people have different point of life. You know, people different situations. So, you're not blaming everybody. So, we're gonna try to round this video off. So, the purpose of doing this video is, you know, to make sure that everybody knows that having your own apartment is cool and, you know, all that, but it takes a lot of time. And it's perfect if you know what you're doing and you have the right mindset. You want to get your own place. It's really good if you're really responsible. I mean, it's going to show you a lot in life. We don't really want to go into details. And, you know, as Joe said, you know, having your own apartment is a lot of freedom. And, you know, food, all that is all you got to put in consideration. So when you have your own apartment, it's a lot of thinking. So guys, we're not trying to scare you guys. We're trying to make you know that y'all can do it. If we did it, y'all can do it. We've been having our own apartment for almost 2 years, so never have no problem, no type of problem. Rent be paid up to date, every time paid.
Yeah, you just gotta know how to take care of your responsibilities. And if you get your own like apartment, I can almost guarantee like you'll learn stuff you didn't know when you're living with your parents. You'll mature more than you did with your parents, and you'll just become an adult, like a responsible adult, as long as you take care of it the right way. And you know, just one more like last thing is just, you know, just make sure, you know, you have fun, man. You have your own stuff. Make sure you enjoy it while you have it, because you never know what could be taken away from you the next day. So
yeah. So guys, well, make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share it to everybody that fucking needs to get a part of it. Share. That's how I need my video to go viral one day. Feel me, guys? That's how I want this video to go, because we took our time and really.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so I mean, check out Juggin.
Yeah, my name is Juggin Joe on YouTube.
He a gamer. You know, you're live playing fucking games. I really suck at playing games, so he a gamer.
It's trash.
Yeah, he play Gears of War, and I really got you, so I'm not really gonna go into that details. I'm gonna have YouTube down below, and make sure you subscribe to this channel, because I keep singing it like a song. That really, guys, I mean,
one more thing. If you like what we did, man, leave us some suggestions. We'll probably make another video, and we'll talk about whatever y'all want us to talk about.
Like this video, and like button is like this, and dislike button is like this, and comment. So guys, I mean, we are done. Just subscribe, like this video, and whoa, let's go. Make sure you have a good day. Juggin Joe and Mike in the building. Woo!